Good evening, Rob.
Howdy, hi, Bill. I'm trying to get this down. You can see the coins.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody in chat. James Schultz, Jimmy Schultz, Brian, Joe, Native Angles, Brooklyn Chick, Jeremy, Olin, Ronnie,
Howdy, everybody.
Nick Molnar. Who else we got in here? Brian.
Wow, 20 people already. You guys rock.
Wow, Frederick Romano. Good evening. We
Yay,
got
we have a box of circulated nickels.
all right. Bill Brasky.
Bill, bless you.
Hi, Leanne. Metal Detecting Canada. Hello.
I haven't seen too many boxes with them standing up like this, Bill.
Really? Hi,
Yeah,
Tim.
normally they're the ones laying down.
Yeah. Hi, Captain Vic. Hi,
All right,
Silver.
that's an old coin, so we're going to start there.
All right. Good way to start. 22 in the house. Thank you all.
Yep, hello, all you good people.
Oh, Bill Brasky's watching the game and us.
What's the score, Bill? Hey,
Yeah,
Bill, YouTube says we're live. Thank you,
no.
James.
Wow, that was quick for a change.
I know.
Good luck tonight, Rob, says Marty.
Thank you, Marty.
Rob's going to find silver. Hi, Happy Bears. He's going to find a buffalo. He's going to find a fern. Maybe something old. Who knows? Come on, silver, says Jimmy. Yep.
Ooh, that actually looks good right there.
Yes, it does.
All right.
Chasing Miss Charlie. How you doing?
Hi, Miss Charlie.
Been a hot minute. How are you and how's Juice?
Howdy, Metal Detecting Canada. Happy Bears, James.
Miss Charlie, I haven't checked. Have you put any videos out lately, you and Art? I got to get over there.
Alrighty, guys, this is roll one.
Here.
Let's change the banner.
Silver Spurs.
We did get a silver last week, Bill and I.
Oh, they're moving. Where are you guys moving to? Don't tell me California.
Yeah, Bill just left there.
No.
Or he left Tennessee. He used to live in California. He just left Tennessee.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys, here is roll one.
Yeah, I'm in Florida now, Miss Charlie.
He couldn't stay away from me, Charlie.
Larry, thank you. Love the shirt, brother. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, that's not the old one. So where's the old one? Here it is. And our first old one is not old. It's a 75D.
Okay. A bigger house. 75D.
Yeah, so it wasn't Yodi at all. Hi, Silver Spurs, Super Nick, Yodi. Oh, wow. Why do I? All right. All righty, guys, let's start checking nickels.
Yeah, thank you, Larry. Thank you very much. I love it.
Good looking shirt there, Bill.
Yep, it sure is.
Wow, two old nickels, and they're looking nickels, and they're both in the 70s. Glad to see Marty here tonight so he can keep me straight with what nickels I need to be looking for.
We're missing Tom Kingery. Hi, Lucinda. Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Lucinda.
Yeah, we need Tom here to keep us in line.
Absolutely. And we got Marty here. He's a nickel aficionado.
That he is.
There we go. First roll, 1949. We're in the 40s. First roll.
That's good for a first roll.
Get out my loop. And it is a 49 Philly.
Georgianne, hello.
Hi, Miss Georgianne. And we're actually getting started on time tonight, guys.
Don't jinx it, Rob.
Yeah. So, Bill, I have a story to tell you.
Okay.
I was sitting here the other day in my credit union where I take back my nickels into the machine. They have a machine and they don't charge me.
Yeah.
So I took them back. I don't know. I had nickels and I had half. So I had like $191 in change. So the bank called me and they said, Robert, did you bring coins up here yesterday? And I said, I most certainly did. And she said, what did you bring up? And I said, nickels and half dollars. And she goes, you didn't have any silver dollars? I go, no, silver dollars won't fit, or half Eisenhower dollars won't fit in the machine. And she goes, yeah, we know. Somebody brought a bunch in and it clogged up the machine, and we're trying to figure out who they are. Take care, Miss Charlie. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, we do miss her, Georgianne. We miss Juice too.
Yeah.
So I said, "How, Colonel?" So I said, no, I don't bring dollar coins in. I said, first off, I got too many people that want them as collector's items. And I said, second off, I know they clogged the machine. And she goes, yeah, we're trying to figure out who they belong to so we can credit their account. And I go, well, wasn't me. And she said, okay, well, thanks for letting me know. And I said, well, here's the deal. If you can't figure out where those dollar coins go, she goes, well, we're going to hold and put them in the vault. And I go, okay, how long are you going to hold them? And she said, week to 10 days. I said, well, if you don't figure out who they want to, please put my name on it. I'll come in and buy them. She said, more certainly, if nobody claims them, they're yours.
All right.
So hopefully later this week or the beginning of next week, I'll be getting me a bunch of Eisenhowers.
Nice.
And the last roll that I got had silver in them from the bank.
Sweet.
You got to ask your bank tellers, guys. I ask every bank I go in if they have anything special for the day. You never know unless you ask. Do what, Bill?
27 in the house.
Nice. Thank you, good people, for being here.
Yeah.
And, Bill, I have another bank that's getting me pennies next week.
Nice. Hi, Angie.
Hi, Angie. Angie Shane was hilarious on his stream Thursday, saying, if you guys don't ever see me again, the last place I was at Angie's house.
Angie put out a detective video the other day, and Josh was with her, and he lost a boot. Kind of got stuck in the mud.
I saw the picture of his boots.
Angie,
I didn't even know you had a son with a YouTube channel.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
That's all I said. The Brinks guy said, only new nickels from now on. I'll see you this week. Ouch, Marty. I really wonder if the mint's got to be getting rid of stuff, because I've been getting all those new boxes of halves.
Rob, I took some silver to cash in. Place was all wheat pennies.
What do you mean?
I don't know, Georgianne.
I took some silver in to cash in. Oh, the floor in the place was all Wheaties.
Ah, okay. Up to his knees in the Florida swamp.
That's pretty cool, Georgianne. I know some bars do that.
Yeah, I remember when you used to go into it and they have them red sparkly bars and it'd be silver dollars glued, under the glue and all kinds of stuff.
56.
Good year.
There you go, Bill.
Nice, Cam.
Oh, nice, Cam. I bet that's good looking.
Block punt touchdown Indians, 17-7, says Larry.
Yeah, Shane is doing a live stream on his Papa Blood channel. Or excuse me, What's in the Blood? Sorry.
Yeah. Hi, Sin. Lucinda.
That's his sporting. That's his sporting channel.
Yeah.
Him and Alex. 64, but that's the year with the most minted nickels. If you ever go to trivia, guys, and the trivia host ever asks what year did they make the most nickels, it's 1964.
Yep.
They made over 2 billion each in Philly and Denver. So unless you have a proof 64 or an absolutely stunning AU, it's not going to be worth more than a nickel. Oh, I bet she is, Cam. Oh, absolutely. I've been to bars that did that, Joe. Everybody there for the first time always tried to bend down and pick up the coin.
I used to do that in front of a liquor store down the street from me. Glue dimes to the pavement.
Ooh, we got a dark colored coin.
Oh. Maybe 58, 59.
It's dirty. It's like a chocolate brown. 63, 364, but still too many minted to keep.
Let's see, like Rob, I was saying, I got 5 nickels the other day, and they all came out of the ground like this.
That's about how a Florida nickel looks, Bill. Yeah.
Okay, now you know. I say, no, maybe old, but 1980 was the oldest thing I found. So.
We don't really get like the rusty red nickels they get like in Georgia or the Carolinas.
Well, you get those in California too. It's from fertilizer.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Because all our parks, all the nickels would come out red. Oh, Marty says there's some double diamond Mark 64s that are worth some bucks.
Thank you, Marty.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Thank you, Marty.
Yep, like I said, Marty's our nickel aficionado. Now I'm going to ask Marty this, since he probably knows. Marty, does a Civil War nickel weigh any different than another 40s nickel?
I would think it would.
I would think it would too.
But then I'm not.
I wonder if it weighs enough difference, Bill, that the machine would spit them back out.
I think so.
Even Kevin Myers.
No, 5 grams. Nope, they weigh the same. I'll be darned.
Wow.
That's interesting. Whoa. Yeah, really, Nick.
Nick, you sound like Rob's. You sound like the garage, Nick.
Yeah. We got Rob and Nick's garage. Hi, Lisa. How you doing?
Hi, Miss Lisa. Oh, nice shiny nickels here too. Well, here's our first 70. Do we have a San Fran mint? No, Denver.
That's a bummer.
We got I think we got 3 or 4 70 San Frans last box.
Jeremy went to the supermarket. Some guy beat him to the coin store by 10 seconds. Excuse me.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah. Think you're going to be the one there. No, you're not.
Yeah, I actually was waiting out in the front of a store for Denise to come out. She ran in to pick up peanut butter for me, the nice girlfriend that she is. And she even walked by and looked down into the coin store chute to make sure there was nothing in there for me. And when Charlie does that, Dow walks the other way.
Oh, sorry, Bart. Apparently, most of us are going to be able to see the northern lights tonight. Of course, it's getting cloudy here.
Of course, Bart.
I don't think you can see the northern lights down here, though.
No, they've never gotten this far south.
I didn't think so.
Oh, King Louisiana said they were. Oh my God, silver nickels are up to 524.
Wow.
Bill, I took money out of the bank Friday to go buy a bunch of silver, and I mean a lot of silver
Yeah.
at 88 because I have a guy that's like 30 miles north of me that was doing non-perfect U.S. Eagles at $2 over spot if they had like cloudy spots on them.
Yeah.
So I took a bunch of money out of the bank to go there, and I didn't get up there before he closed at noon. So I could have had those at 88. The silver was plus the $2 at 90. And we woke up this morning and silver was 94 and it went to 95. I'd have been in the money by $5 already.
Bill Morrow Night. Good evening. I think I pronounced that right. The Lamro Night. Excuse me.
To Lamrock Night. Welcome. I think he was here last week, Bill, because he's wrenched up.
Yeah. Joe says I got my daughter trained to check the coin stars for me too.
There you go, Joe.
Yeah.
Hey, it's free money.
Yep.
Absolutely free money.
Problem is finding someone to buy it off you. Well, if you keep going to the same coin dealers for a long time, they will give you a good deal.
Well, I had a guy that, like I say, he was selling them at $2 over spot, but yet he was buying them at $2 under spot. So he only had a $4 spread. Whereas the other place I go to, their spread's up to $9.
Yeah, Larry, a lot of places have that deal, right? You can even get that on Amazon with the AccuPoint with it, which I'm thinking because I was watching Mike at Iffy Signals, and the triple score actually beat the legend out on some of his tests. So that's a heck of a price. They're a great machine. And what really surprised me, you ever watch Weird Guy in the Park?
I've seen him, but I haven't watched him lately.
Well, he had a Manicore. And today he put out a video where he's using a simplex, and somebody asked him, get out there with the Manicore. He goes, I sold it.
Really?
Yeah. That surprised me. Wow, he sold the Manicore? He really liked it, but he sold it. So I got to ask him why. Yeah, Mystic, he sold it.
Wow, 80% silver Canadian corners up to almost $20 Canadian.
Wow.
Guys, Bill, we had a board meeting from our club tonight. So we have you buy raffle tickets every week and they put 20 silver coins on the table and then you buy raffle tickets to, win the coin. So with silver going up so much, this will probably be one of the last tables with 90% halves on it. We're going to go either to quarters or we're going to go to 40% halves. That's how expensive silver's getting.
Yeah. I remember in Northern California, I either found Canadian pennies or I'd find Canadian quarters that were just a year or two after they stopped making them with silver. Never did.
Of course. Of course, Bill.
Yeah. What I really love, though, some of them were clad and some were actually either solid nickel or solid steel. Because a clad one won't stick to a magnet, but a solid nickel or steel one do. So.
Well, here's what I don't understand, Bill. You had that one transition year, that 68, that they made some of the quarters and dimes to have a silver and some of them they didn't, but they weigh the exact same. How can they do that?
The different mixture of metal in them, like some of those were clad.
Right. So you would think the silver ones would weigh different. But like you said, you have to do the magnet test on them.
Yeah.
So that's why when I go to my silver guy, I won't buy any 68s because maybe they're not silver.
That's like some of our very old nickels will stick to a magnet because they're all nickel. Once you add a little copper in there, it loses all the magnetism out of it. So.
All right, there's our first San Francisco, 69. Now, Bill, let me ask you this. I've only been to California for vacation one time, but I was I think I was 29 or 31 or something. I was really young with my family for a vacation. So I wasn't into coins then, but did you get a lot of San Francisco coins in California?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
I mean, I was only 140 miles north of San Francisco, so that was mainly what you found. In fact,
Yeah.
What was funny is, oh God, Carson City Mint was closer and never found any of those. That was only 90 miles from me.
That was a lot limited, more of a mint. Good evening, Miss Teresa. And yep, 68 was the last year of Canadian silver. And Lisa says the cost of seeded hunts will probably go up with the cost of silver. I think you're right, Lisa. Either that or they're going to put smaller coins or less coins down.
Like silver dimes, and they'll throw out more Wheaties and B nickels and stuff like that, because of the cost of silver. Or maybe
my club said, well, let's start putting buffaloes out instead of silver. No, nobody wants a buffalo as opposed to silver. Okay.
That's like that MJ Pond. He doesn't deal with foreign silver at all. So,
and a lot of shops won't build. That's why I'm glad my big dealer down in Largo does, because he sells it for lower than American silver, and that's how I get a little bit better of a deal on it.
So that's what I figured. What the guys get smart, they'll go find all the foreign silver they can get, because they can get a deal on it to seed their hunts.
Right, because most countries' foreign silver is either 80%, 720, or 620.
Yeah.
So you're paying a lower ratio.
Yep. But you're right, Lisa. Well, it used to be a $250 hunt. If they're going to do silver, probably go up to $500-600 hunt.
Well, our silver dime hunt's next month for the people that paid their dues early. And instead of putting 400 silver dimes out, we're only going to put 300 silver dimes out.
Yeah. Knox 900 2 coils wireless headphones with military discount, $764. I'm seriously thinking about you can't go wrong with that, Larry. That's a
deal and a half.
Yeah.
And you know what, Larry, that is a deal, because there's a YouTube channel here. He used to be in our chats on Sunday, but he's become ill of health and he can't detect anymore. So he sent me pictures of his Knox 800 with 2 coils, a scoop, a shovel, and some other accessories. But he wants $750 for that. And so you're talking a used machine. Yeah, there's pinpointer and shovel and scoop with it. So there's several $100s of accessories. But you're talking the same. Because I asked him, is it still under warranty? And he said no. And no offense, it's a great machine, but I'm not paying $750 for a machine without a warranty, especially if I want to use it for the water.
Yep.
Because all 3 of my Knoxes, I had my Knox 800, I had my Knox, my Knox 600. That everybody said, oh, that leaks less than the 800. Get a 600. So I get a 600. And my 4th or 5th time putting it on the water, and I was less than 2 feet deep, and I got it out of the water and it stopped working.
Yeah.
So I love my Knoxes, but you do not take one without a warranty into the water.
33 people in the house. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Is that a D or an S? It is a D.
33 in the house and 33 likes. Can't beat that.
Wow, thank you, good people. So, Bill, what, 10 days? Yeah, 10 days we'll be leaving for Florida hunt.
Nice, Rob. Wish I could go this year.
I wish I was coming over to pick you up, Bill.
I know. I wanted to go so bad.
That's right, Bill. Just get feeling better so we can do that Miami trip.
Yeah. Ooh. Read what Jeremy just.
Oh, man, Louisiana. Wow.
Yeah. That would be a great hunt.
That's 150 feet of rings right there.
You're right, Lisa. Warranty means a lot,
It does.
and especially when you got a water machine.
Oh, was it a Knox 900? Yeah. My mistake.
What?
I thought it was a used 800. Maybe it is a used 900, but still,
Ah,
when you can get a deal like that,
yeah. Of course, he's getting a 15% military discount too. So,
yeah, I wouldn't get that.
well, even without the 15%, it's still a good deal. Because that's normal. About normally if they ask for the 700 with the 2 coils, and
You know, most shops don't even advertise the Knox 600 anymore. You have to buy it like aftermarket.
yeah,
I like the Knox 600. It's pretty much a turn on and go machine.
Jeremy said, Rob, check your email. I'll send you the pic.
All right. Hi, FL Thunder. I am Kim with Wonder Biotics, an evidence-based probiotics company focused on real clinically proven microbiome solutions. We've been following your channel lately. It's authentic, sharp, and generally funny. Okie dokie.
Yeah, I get a few of those strange emails.
Oh my God. Yeah, I got to show this. Yeah, I'd be driving back there to wherever that is right there.
Hi, Greg.
Bill, look at this.
Wow.
Look how far back that water is.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's Ring City right there.
Yep.
Wow.
4 hours from you. Get back there, Jeremy.
Yeah, I'd be leaving right now.
Dang.
That's got to be the potential that's that kind of place that Higgins hit. I don't even know if that's King Low Tide. That might just be that just might be a drought type thing. So far, I'm 50 rings from that beach. I would say you could probably times and a half that or double that.
Yeah.
Well, Bill, this is like our other box. We're getting a lot of newer, shiny quarters here that are really good looking, and not that many older ones to start off with. And then the more we got into the box, the more they picked up. One of these is going to be approved. Zeus, you're supposed to be in bed. Or that, well, that's Athena. Bill, we got 195 likes in Sunday's stream.
Nice.
And we had 100. We peaked at 129 people, which is one of the highest we've had for a non-holiday stream. With Charlie going gaga over gold painting, we had 6 or 7 gold painting channels in there.
Yep.
Howdy, Nick. Yeah, it was a great stream Sunday. Thank you, Lucinda. I got so many texts and emails from people that it was such a fun stream. 39 likes now. Wow, thank you, Greg. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Nick.
Torchy, Charlie's got gold fever. Seriously, Torchy.
Oh yeah, you could tell. That happens. Lots of people get the gold fever. So, Rob, Thursday night, have you figured it out? Is that we're going to do that one?
The Apollo 18?
Yeah,
I'm going to do some research on that, Bill, but why not?
yeah. Sounds good. I mean, was it real? Was it phony?
Have you ever seen, and I'm sure you have, Bill, since you're a movie aficionado. Have you ever seen the movie Hangar 18?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Well, that's a great movie.
Yes, it is. Charlie will never find a V-nickel penny for gold. You never know, Jeremy. He could find a nickel that way, V-nickel that way.
Well, I'll tell you something. I am really rooting. Charlie's actually driving. Charlie and Brad are getting up like at 2 in the morning on Friday because they have a 5-hour drive up to Gainesville because they want to be there for 8 a.m. for the. Ooh, that's a pretty. Is that a 56?
Yeah, Jeremy, we're not talking about the original moon landing. We're talking about Apollo 18.
The one that was canceled.
The one that was canceled, but then they said they went, and the reason they didn't show it is because they found alien life, they believe. Are you doing one on Planet of the Apes? Why? We're on Planet of the Apes, Larry.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Lisa.
Oh, that's why I moved south.
Bill Dick in Louisiana wants to know why you're calling him Jeremy.
Oh, sorry. Wrong channel.
That's digging up the Carolinas.
Yeah. Sorry
I'm thinking if both of them are named Jeremy, I'm going to be confused as hell.
Sorry about
Guys,
that.
we're not even 10 rolls in yet, and my fingers are filthy.
Yeah, nickels are pretty dirty. Your name is Willis? Huh. Okay. Hi, Willis.
Hi, Willis. Sorry about that, buddy. Because the first time you said Jeremy, Bill, I looked up to see if Jeremy was in here. And then when I saw that you were talking to Louisiana, I'm like, wow, they both got the same name.
I just correlated digging and, didn't even think about Louisiana, not the Carolinas. So.
That's all right, Bill. For 2 years, I absolutely swore that Talca Detector was a female, and I have no idea why. I just thought it was a female.
That's okay. I don't know if you made the stream the one night when Shane yelled at Mark the Bird Hunter because for a year Mark kept calling him Bill. Shane just had it enough one night. He goes, "God damn it, my name's Shane, not Bill." What are you talking about, Jeremy? Good one, Larry.
See, what you talking about, Jeremy? I was going to do that. I was going to do what you talking about, Willis, but I said, you know what? He probably hears that so much. I'm not going to say that.
I hear that all the time.
You know how I call everybody Mr. Troy, Mr. Dalton, and everything like that? I said Mr. Ed one time, and I got a text from him saying, Rob, I heard enough Mr. Ed jokes my whole life. Please don't call me Mr. Ed.
Yeah.
You got it, sir. Jay Paul, good evening.
Hi, Jay Paul.
Wow, did you see what Joe said? According to YouTube, they made it up to Apollo 22. Greg, Denise said that tonight. I'm ready for this winter to be over already.
Bad weather.
I saw a picture of one of the airports. They said, "Oh, there's so many flights being delayed, and the whole airport was snowed in. The planes were slow." And I went, "There is no flipping way I'm going to be in an airport or an airplane when there is snow covering the wings. It just ain't going to happen."
4 degrees here this morning, so Larry. Oh, no thanks. That's a
Damn.
big wood fire to keep you warm. I'm sitting right next to it.
And he said there was some. And he said there was some. I can't remember if it was Michigan or Minnesota. She said there was 100-car pileup in the snow today.
Yeah, I saw that earlier on the news. It was pretty bad.
Do people just lose their minds when it's snow when they drive?
A lot of people don't know how to drive in the snow. They just don't. They just nobody's ever taught them. That was the problem in Clarksville. We didn't get a lot of snow, but it'd be solid ice, so it'd freeze. And they do 70 miles an hour. It's like, slow down.
Yeah, you watch so many crash videos or something, you see the people driving too fast, and you're just going, this is going to end badly going that fast.
Yeah.
I know I never realized that when I was a teenager and I drove like a freaking maniac, but
First thing I learned driving in the snow. If you got to slow down, put it in neutral.
Oh, wow, Greg.
Joe.
Well, that's a word you don't hear too often is nair. You don't hear that word too often anymore.
Not much, no.
All right, we got 2 possibilities here. And that one's a no. And that one's a no.
Well, so much for that.
Yeah, so much for
You have 2 possibilities, bad or worse. Yeah.
Yeah, no and no.
Touchdown, Indiana, 24-14.
What quarter is it?
Yeah, what quarter is it there, Larry?
Ooh, is that an S?
I don't know.
Second 69S. We can change the banner now.
Nice. Fourth, 8 minutes left.
All right, well, there is still time.
Yeah.
Now, Bill, I don't know how big of a football fan are, but did you watch the Chicago Chargers game?
No.
Or, excuse me, the Chicago Rams game?
No.
Bill, it was 16 seconds to go. It was 16 seconds to go. The Rams are up a touchdown. It is 4th and 10 yards from midfield. Okay. They either got to get a first down or the game's over. They blitz the quarterback. He has to run for his life. He's running like 10 yards behind the thing, and just as the guy gets to him, he just heaves one up. Just a Hail Mary heaves one up to the end zone. And the receiver got 2 steps on the defender and caught the ball with 14 seconds to go in the quarter of the end zone to tie the game up. And the freaking stadium went crazy, and the game went into overtime. It was one of the most incredible throws and catches I'd ever seen. You're like, this game's over. He's just running around. It'll be an incomplete pass. And I was screaming so loud I woke Denise up. Ooh, we got a 48. That's our closest we've come.
Jake in Louisiana says, after this Texas job, Lindy is supposed to be building a new plant in Florida. Not sure where it will be, but maybe we can meet up.
Yeah, that was an incredible game, Greg. Let me know where at Louisiana. I'm in West Central Florida. I'm in the Tampa Bay area. But Bill's less than 2 hours from me over there in Central Florida. He's in Kissimmee near Orlando.
Yeah.
And he's a little less than 2 hours from me. Yeah, I bet. Who is that said that? Yeah, I bet, Lisa. Those semis are probably not easy to stop on a dime in the snow.
Oh, they're very hard to stop on a dime, even when there isn't snow. Still be another year, says Willis.
Oh, okay.
Then Williams threw an interception.
Phil, this is the fattest nickel we've had, but I've gotten excited about other ones, so I'm not getting excited about this one.
Silver, it's silver.
And it's just a 2025. It's not a proof. Damn. Man, that was a thick rim nickel. That girl was thick.
So the Rams won the game, huh, Marty? Yeah.
Yep, they won it in overtime. They got the ball, Bill. They got the ball in overtime. They won the coin toss. The Bears defense held them on 3 and out. They punted it, and the Bears were marching down the field for a field goal. They were almost in field goal range, and the quarterback decided to go for it all in one play, and one of the 2 defensive backs cut in front of the receiver and intercepted the ball. And then the Rams went down the field and kicked the field goal. Hi, Miss Alicia.
It was a whiteout. Couldn't see 20 yards in front of you. Yeah, I've been in a few of those. It sucked. Fog or snow.
At least in overtime, it seemed to have stopped snowing a little bit. But yeah, that was one of the most exciting football games.
Oh yeah.
Out of the 8 playoff games so far, 2 of them have gone into overtime, and 4 of the other 6 were decided by less than 1 score. Howdy, Native. Yeah, good question, Greg. How's she holding up? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, guys, I don't miss snow. I don't miss the super cold weather. All right, I'm not going to get excited, Bill, but there's a couple good-looking colors in this one. This actually looks more like a Black Beauty, and it's absolutely nothing. Never mind.
Oh God.
But these things get you excited.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they do. I know.
See what's nice when they change these Jefferson nickels to the new profile, the new front-on face. I don't really look at them too close because I don't know too many about errors for them, so I know I can concentrate on the older looking nickels. It's kind of like when you're doing a penny hunt and you see all the shields on the back. I don't pay too much attention to shield nickels or shield pennies.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some probably errors and varieties.
Oh, there are, but I couldn't tell you which ones.
Hey, Bill, you been reading that coin book?
No, I haven't looked at it lately. I need to though.
Are you still finding stuff from the move?
Oh yeah, no, I got the books right here. I just haven't looked at them. Been trying to get out and detect and do other stuff. So, like tomorrow, I'm gonna go out, but I'm not gonna film. I'm just gonna go out and hunt.
I can understand that, Lisa. I don't want bitter cold going into my bones either.
Nope. Not when you got, arthritis visiting you.
Yep, Lisa, my older sister said getting old is not for wussies. And I don't consider myself old yet, but I completely agree with her because I didn't have all these aches and pains 20 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish I'd have found metal detecting in my 30s or 40s instead of my mid 50s.
Oh yeah, you would have found a whole lot more silver back then.
Yeah, 20 years ago, absolutely. And Bill, we used to have great nights on Clearwater Beach back when they had the parking meters that were a quarter, because the parking meters only lasted like an hour and a half, so you had to carry quarters with you and run back from the spot on the beach. So we found quarters by the Rolls Road, and then they went to the credit cards.
Yeah.
And Bill, you can't even give your parking spot to somebody, because if the tag doesn't match the tag in the computer and they know
Yep.
you took somebody's time, they'll write you a ticket for that too.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the wind. It's the wind that makes you so damn cold, Native.
Yeah. Cool.
Like that night on Clearwater Beach, I did the video 2 weeks ago. Oh my God, with that wind, I was freezing my ass off.
Coolest I've ever been. We were driving through eastern Montana, dead of winter, with the wind chill factor was minus 70 degrees.
Bill, I say this in all due sincerity, F that.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I gotta give kudos to anybody that can even live in a place like that. Because Rob would be indoors for 6 months. Ooh, that's a pretty 72.
Larry says, I can't go to the beach without getting in big trouble for some reason. I live in California to skip the shitty weather. Well, you're in Southern California then, because Northern California can get shitty weather. I know, I live there.
Yeah, Northern California is like completely different weather, right?
Yeah, you get above Sacramento, the state capital, up in the hills, or even the mountains down in Southern California, you're going to get cold and snow. And I'm talking, you can get big snow drifts like 22 feet. Oh,
yeah, I like those videos, Bill, where people open their door. People open that door and there's a wall of snow there.
Oh yeah.
All right, Miss Alicia. If you have the time, you're more than welcome to come on the stream Sunday.
That's like in the town I lived in when people would move in from the Southern California, like say the Bay Area, Rob. They'd look at these old one-story houses with a really high-pitched roof and a window in the attic. You know, what's the window for? I go, well, a few years back you could get snow drifts where the only way to get out of your house was through that window in the attic.
Wow.
So, and that was in the foothills. We were only at 2,600 foot elevation. Yodi's, yeah, you're in Sac Yodi. 37's kind of. I've been down there when it's been like minus 18 though in Sac Yodi. Years back.
Well, the only good thing for California getting all this rain and the snow up in the mountains is it should replenish your guys' reservoirs.
Well, up north it will. South gets it all from Arizona and back east. They've been buying water.
Bill, I watched the Great Lakes, Bill, and when the ice starts breaking up, and then the rains and it brings the ice up, and the ice crashes into the other ice and starts crashing onto the land on the Great Lakes, and they have all that excess ice and water that comes through and floods towns. I'm thinking, if we can build oil pipes to take oil from way up in Alaska down to the port of Alaska for 50 or 100 miles or 200 miles, however long the pipeline in Alaska is, why couldn't we do the exact same pipeline to move water from northern Michigan or the Great Lakes area right to California? I've never understood why we can't do that.
politics. Hi, Mike Shiles.
I guess so, because there are places, Bill. I would say that water is as valuable as oil.
Oh yeah, Southern California, they pay through the nose for water because they get it from the Colorado River and other places back east. But they've got one desalination plant done and another one in the works, so they'll be using ocean water.
Nick, I don't think I could get used to -15. I don't give a care if I lived there If I lived there for 30 years, I couldn't get used to that. Yeah, Dolan Ross says we need water in the ground. Absolutely.
The only problem is, you talk about
There's the man, Tom Kingery.
The populace of the world going down. Well, people don't realize if it goes up, you have less water because there's no new water. So the more people and animals and things that are basically 70% water.
On the back, I really thought that might be a Civil War nickel. But nope.
Larry says, Rob, are you caught up on Landman? I haven't started the second season yet. I gotta do that.
We just I don't want to ruin it for Bill.
No, go ahead. That don't bother me.
We just got to the one where they're moving Sam Elliott into the house. So Denise and I watched 2 last night or the night before. It's such a good show.
Oh yeah. And when I heard that Sam Elliott is going to be in it, I said, "Oh yeah, I got to watch season 2 for sure."
Well, I saw the previews. I'm waiting for the one where he punches somebody.
See, that's why you got to watch 1883. That stars Sam Elliott.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that the girl that plays the daughter on Landman, that plays Billy Bob's daughter, she was the girl that was the daughter on 1883 that took the arrow.
Yep.
I didn't realize that.
And then you got to watch. They got the second season of 1920. Was it 2 or 3 out? The one with the Harrison Ford.
Yeah, 1923. Harrison Ford and Dame. What's her name?
Oh, I got it. I can see her face, and I can't think of her name.
Yeah, she was in Red and Red 2.
Yeah.
She was a real vixen in her younger days.
Yes, she was.
Now, the guy that plays
Rob.
Fantastic, Alicia. She was on Young Sheldon too. Get out. She wasn't the blonde on Young Sheldon.
No, you're thinking of somebody else, Marty. Helen
Mirren.
Thank you, Larry. Could not think
she was great in Red and Red 2.
Oh, you want to see? She starred with James Mason when she was 19 years old in a movie. When I remember the name, I'll text it to you, Rod. You could see it on YouTube, and you'll really like it.
Yeah, like I say, she was a real fireball in her young days.
Well, this movie she was in, he was James Mason was an artist, and she was his muse. Oh, the girl that took the arrow. I don't remember her being in. Of course, I quit watching Young Sheldon after the second season. So,
well, we don't need it in Florida, Greg. I'm talking about out to California and Arizona and all those dry states that have all the agriculture out there. Florida's doing pretty good. We got Lake Okeechobee, which is the biggest lake besides the Great Lakes, I believe.
They do run a pipeline from the Mississippi River to Southern California, Greg. They did it 60 years ago because Southern California has no water. So they buy it from everywhere.
So wait, Marty's saying the girl that took the arrow. Are you saying that's the same one in Young Sheldon?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
All right. Okay, Michelle Randolph is Ainsley. And yes, she's a babelicious.
IMDb, yep, Cam, International Movie Database. I was talking with some guy one night. He goes, "Oh, Wikipedia is." I go by them. I go, "You need to go to IMDb." He goes, "What's that?" I went, "That's from Hollywood itself."
Yep. Yeah, they got clips over here in 1883. He's going to be in Scream 7.
Sheldon's brother love interest got baptized together. Yeah, like I said, after season 2, I quit watching it. So
no, I don't think that's the same girl unless
you find the name of the girl that was in 1883. Click on her name, look down the list of stuff she's been in.
I am. I'm on there right now, Bill.
It doesn't show young Sheldon.
Nope.
What's her name?
All right, I'm looking for the cast.
Isabel May. I just found it.
For young Sheldon?
Well, I don't know. That's who's in 1883 as Lisa Dutton. No, that's her. Now, what I want to find out? She's 20.
No, the girl in. No, that's the wrong girl. Never mind.
Yeah, she later joined the cast of Young Sheldon as a love interest of. Right.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it says. Kaylee Kuka. Yeah, she plays Penny, but you got her name spelled completely wrong there.
Oh, Penny, 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 Penny.
Yep, Penny.
Still haven't found her IMDb for young Sheldon.
Well, she might have only been in 1 or 2 episodes. So
No, she was in
Young Sheldon.
She was Georgie's love interest for quite a while. I hate when I go down these rabbit holes.
She just wasn't a regular. So that's why if you go to the cast of Young Sheldon, she's not showing.
Yeah, but I thought it would show for all. Like I'm on IMDb and it doesn't show her on IMDb.
Yet shows on IMDb that she was recurring role as Veronica Duncan on the CBS series Young Sheldon.
Well, I'm looking at it wrong because that's who she was. Veronica, yep. Yeah, Georgie had it hard for her and young Sheldon. No pun intended there.
Yeah, I just said that, Marty. She played Veronica Duncan.
Yeah, that was a fun show, Hot Mess. Negative, Lisa. All right, I'm going to say this dark one's a metal detecting coin. And yes, it is. It's still got dirt on it.
Oh, you never watched Young Sheldon, Larry? I only watched the first 2 seasons because I loved Big Bang Theory.
Oh, the Big Bang Theory is just freaking awesome.
Yeah.
There are really some episodes where you just want to punch Sheldon right in the nose.
Oh yeah, but he was so good at it. That's the thing.
Yes. Yeah.
And when him and Penny would have their verbal fights, oh, that could get hilarious. I always loved the one where she became a gamer.
Yes. And then she just goes spirals down.
Yep.
I like Young Sheldon, but there was I say a few things. I think there were several things they got wrong in Young Sheldon. They have an episode where they talk about Sheldon's dog. And I'm like, Sheldon never had a dog. He was deathly afraid of dogs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you need to watch it, Larry.
And then the woman that they got to play Sheldon's mom, adult mom in The Big Bang Theory, she's actually, I believe, the mother of the woman who played his mother on the original on Young Sheldon.
I don't know, but the one that played it in Big Bang Theory, she was from oh God.
If you look at her picture, Bill, she's a lot younger and sexier looking than she was on Young Sheldon.
Trying to
They
think
had her.
the Connors and before the Connors.
Yeah. Oh, really? I like Annie Potts' Hot Mess.
Yeah, Roseanne. Thank you, Hot Mesh.
Yes. Yes.
Roseanne.
I liked Meemaw from the original show or from Young Sheldon. No. Yeah.
Annie Potts played Meemaw in.
Yeah, I like Annie Potts. I think she's a good actress.
The mom in Young Sheldon is daughter of lady that played Jackie on those.
Oh, right. So that's right. That's the mother and daughter. They each played the mother when he was an adult and when he's a child. I like the one where they brought in Elon Musk, and he's using all of Sheldon's notes to build the rockets for SpaceX. I thought that was hilarious.
35.5. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. I know we're supposed to be coin rolling here. We're talking about TV shows. Bill and I are like, oh, look, a chicken. We get easily distracted.
Yeah. Squirrel. Hi, Fairy Dust. Lori.
Hi, Miss Bernice.
Yeah.
Or Miss Bernays, sorry.
Hi, Rocky Fry.
Hey there, Rocky.
5 degrees is cold. Took the dogs out and caught a chill. Can't warm up. Sit on the heater.
Hey, you do what you got to do, you know?
Yeah.
Chuck, where are you at? Thanks for spending some time with us tonight, Alicia.
It's funny when you open a cheese wrapper, it's like Call of the Wild here.
Oh, Bill, if Denise opens up the cabinet and gets those little licky treats out, 2 cats appear out of thin air.
Rob, 39 in the house.
Wow. Alrighty. I'm not getting excited again, but there's 2 dark nickels here. And somebody painted that one black.
Oh, I love Doc Martin. Alicia. That is so funny. Annie Potts and the Medicine Man.
Is that the one with Best Medicine? I was going to say Medicine Man was Sean Connery.
Yeah.
And we got our 70S. Boom.
Nice.
Our third San Fran.
Still need a proof. Still need a silver. Still need a fern.
And a Buffalo.
And a buffalo.
Ooh, 49. There we go. Into 40s again. Ooh, is that an S? 49 Denver.
Oh, anything Annie Potts does is great. Fairy dust. (27-21), Indiana. Minute and 42 seconds left.
Wow, it's closer than a lot of people thought it was going to be.
Yeah. That could still turn around.
Oh, I forgot she was in Pretty in Pink. Joe, I have to agree with you there. I swore off Roseanne when she screwed up the national anthem and then flipped off the crowd. If you don't know or don't practice the national anthem when you're at a baseball game or sporting event that you're supposed to do the national anthem, then screw you. Yeah, she lost me on that one. Oh, we got a foreign. We got a foreign, and it is not Canadian.
Oh.
It is something with a woman's. Look at that.
Thank you, Rocky Fry.
Thank you, Rocky. Cinco Centesimo di Balboa. That is Sarah Sotelo, the Republica di Panama 2019. Boom, we got foreign.
Nice.
I love how so many countries make their money the same size as ours, same size. Okay, one foreign.
Fern,
and 3 San Fran.
I liked Annie Potts and Ghostbusters and Designing Women. That was a hilarious show.
Yeah, Denise enjoyed watching Designing Women.
I thought it was funny. I liked what was the guy's name that was in it? That worked for him? Can't think of it. He was funny.
Yeah, that was a good ensemble cast in that show.
Yeah.
But she had some great dry humor in the Ghostbusters movies.
Oh, yeah.
Man, there's some coins here from the back that I swear are in the 40s and 50s, and then you turn it over and it's a 78.
Who did she voice in Toy Story?
She was Little Bo Peep, I believe.
Yeah.
I found my moving buddy. Those are great movies, the Toy Story movies.
Yeah. I like Don Rickles in them, too. He was good. The Rip.
Nice. Nick, I love those colorized coins.
No, it's not.
No.
No. Not close.
Yeah, nobody's making silver coins unless they're commemoratives in 2019.
And then charging more than they're worth because they made a fancy coin.
think we got another San Fran. Yes, we do.
Oh yeah, I love movies on YouTube, Joe. You can find bizarre movies you've never heard of. Or watch something again you haven't seen in 30 or 40 years that nobody else has, but it's on YouTube.
Well, Bill, I have to admit, Bill, I'm paying the $15 a month to have YouTube Premium, and I haven't missed not seeing a commercial in 3 months now. Especially when you're watching a YouTube movie, Bill.
Yeah.
What did I sit here and watch the other night? I actually sat here at the computer. I put it on full screen, and what YouTube movie came up that I watched? Oh my God, I can't believe I can't remember.
The Princess Bride home movie? Can't. You mean the original movie, or somebody made a knockoff of it? I have to check that out if it's a knockoff. Cinderella. I like Jerry Lewis, Cinderfella.
Every time Denise is scrolling through channels and Pretty Woman comes on, she stops and watches Pretty Woman.
In it. Thanks, Cam. I'll have to watch that.
I know, Larry. I can't believe. I watched. What's the movie with Chris? Not Serenity, but the space movie where him and the other babe is on the spaceship and they're supposed to be asleep for 175 years.
Oh.
And his pod wakes him up early, so he wakes up. What's her name to have companionship? From Jennifer Lawrence from The Hunger Games.
Oh, I know a movie. I watched it when it came out. What the heck?
Oh, Interception, Indiana. Boom. That'll seal that. Oh, I watched Interstellar a few months ago with Bradley Cooper. That was one bizarro sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
With him coming back and being in bookshelves and the timeline of history and yeah, this is a great time to be passengers. Thank you, Tom. See, thank you, Mystic. You guys are. I mean, I love being alive right now with all the technology changing. But man, 100 or 200 or 300 years from now, oh, I want to see that one, Nick. Oh, McConaughey, that's right. I'm sorry. Thank you, Captain Vic. Evening, Chappie.
Hi, Chappie.
I like Matthew McConaughey. He was great in Lincoln Lawyer.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't realize that he was the young guy with the car in the 70s teenage movie. I can't believe I'm going to forget the name of that one too. Somebody's going to put dazed and confused. Thank you. You guys are all over this. I'm not playing trivia against you guys. Denise is our song person. We go to Denise when we need to know songs. Well, guys, sorry, it's been kind of a sparse box tonight.
Yeah, look at the beginning.
All right.
Really good.
I still like the original Crocodile Dundee. I think that's a hilarious movie.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, not the second. Cam remembers second to last roll. Yeah, we're about 20 rolls away from that, Cam.
Yeah, Joe Serenity was the movie version of Firefly. I remember that. I love Firefly and the movies.
Yes, exactly, Joe. Serenity was the movie version of Firefly. Absolutely.
That was one show that shouldn't have been canceled, along with Bruce Campbell and what was it? Briscoe County Jr. That Bruce Campbell, that was one guy that should have been a movie star, and they screwed him.
What was the horror sci-fi trilogy he did?
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead. Yeah. Well, those are cult classics now.
Yeah, but the problem was he didn't fit. You had Arnold and Stallone and Steven Seagal and those guys, and they all fit a niche, and he kind of didn't fit anybody's niche, and he did slapstick humor, and he was hilarious, and he did all his own stunts. You know how he originally got the part with Sam Raimi? He said, "I need a guy that can do a backflip." So Bruce Campbell stood there in front of him and did a backflip. So he got the job.
Nice.
The problem was Evil Dead 1 and Dead 2 did great. And then I can't remember if it was Paramount or Columbia or Universal picked up to do the Army of Darkness to give them, and they didn't know how to promote the movie. So it was $11 million movie, and they only made $21 million on it. And they said that ain't enough, so they wouldn't do another one.
Evening, Miss Carissa. Howdy, Ringo.
Really, Cam? You were in prison in The Grudge? Silent Running's a great movie with Bruce Dern. It's on YouTube. That's another cult classic.
Yeah, he's a guy that made a career out of being the bad guy.
Oh, and he's so good at it too.
Well, I'll tell you,
CLMKO.
That's Carissa. Her name is Carissa, Bill.
Oh, Carissa.
She's the one that lives about 5 minutes from Denise and I.
Huh, I'll have to watch that again, Cam.
Man, where's all my Marty nickels? You think it's old, you scrape the sludge off of it, and it's a 2002. Yeah, Marty said, I found all the good nickels this week. It's a nice pack. A lot of 2025s. We get a 66, not old enough. 63. Ooh, 42, Bill. Is it going to be silver? Is it going to be silver? And no.
Oh,
Oh, man. It kind of had that silver tint there.
but it's not.
Oh, rat farts.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
Oh, that literally is as close as you can come. I forget what show Nick had rat farts.
42D. Look for D over horizontal D, says Marty.
Yeah, it didn't have any mint mark at all.
Yeah, bummer. Oh yeah, John Malkovich is good in villain roles.
Oh, he was great. He was great in Rounders.
Oh yeah.
Being a guy that plays poker, I could watch Rounders all the time.
The glowing blue thing. Oh, that's a robot litter.
Yeah, Denise has one behind the table here.
Yeah.
They are not cheap.
Actually, Bruce Campbell has done a bunch of his own movies. Usually low budget sci-fi, but they're really good. Of course, I loved him in Bubba Hotep.
Yep, Bubba Hotep. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that was great. There's one Alien something. He's done a bunch. He's done a bunch of movies.
Do you see where Mickey Rourke is broke and facing eviction?
Yep. That guy's had nothing but a string of bad luck ever since he had that bad facial surgery.
Yeah, that was a huge freaking mistake.
Yeah.
Because he looked horrible. Now, our neighbors said they think Demi Moore looks horrible in Landman, and I personally think she looks pretty damn good. She's pushing 60.
Yeah.
And she's not done too much television shows. She's mainly been a movie person.
Oh God. Joe's taught about The Clockwork Orange.
Is that still banned in England?
No, they finally allowed it, but it's a cut version.
Almost every weekend, Bill, at my flea market, people came in and asked me if I had Clockwork Orange, especially the British tourists.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is that would not play in a British VHS.
Hi, Cliff. Yeah. Well, hell, I bought some when DVDs first came out. I bought some online, and because they were from back east, they wouldn't play in my DVD player.
Evening, Relic Rat. Bill, do you know who the guy was that played in Maniac Cop 1 and 2?
Maniac Cop 1 and 2.
I did not know that, Joe. I don't think she looked that bad, Kane, but okay. That's the way my neighbors think too.
Maniac Cop. Oh. Yeah, that was Bruce Campbell, I believe.
Bill's checking the interweb.
Yep. Pretty sure that's who it was. Let's see. Bruce Campbell, starring Tom Atkins, Bruce Campbell, Richard Roundtree, William Smith.
Richard Roundtree, Shaft.
Yep. William Smith. I know you might not know the name, but you know who he is if I told you the movie. Red Dawn, the big Russian that came out to help the Cubans.
Oh, I know. He was a great character actor.
Yeah,
didn't he fight? Wasn't he the guy that fought Clint Eastwood in one of the Any Which Way movies?
He did a whole bunch of biker movies and stuff too, and Invasion of the Bee Girls and all kinds of stuff. Great actor. He's gone now.
Oh, nice, Nick.
Yeah. If you get a computer DVD player, it'll play anything from anywhere. But you buy a DVD player,
you should have seen people's faces, Bill, when they came into my flea market. I had all those rare Disney movies that were out of print. And they go, I bet you $100 I know one you don't have. And I'd reach under my podium and I'd pull out Song of the South. And they would just stand there with their mouth hanging open.
Yeah.
I go, I'll take that $100 now. That is an awful fast way to get somebody out of your store, Bill.
Yep. They were, Larry, basically. Those were black exploitation films.
They do 5 Mile.
Yeah. Zippity Doo Dah with Strawberry.
Well, Bill, if we're not done here by 11:45, we'll do the silver giveaway at 11:45.
Okay. Night, Willis.
Take care, buddy. Bill, I haven't taken back the other, just off camera there. There's another chair up against the wall. It's got last week's box of nickels I haven't taken back yet.
Oh, yeah, Mystic Blackula was funny as hell.
I know, Carissa, we do not like this cold weather.
No. Speaking of which. It is 46 degrees outside here right now, Rob.
What's the current temperature in Holiday? 44 here, Bill.
Ooh.
Well, I think tonight's supposed to be the coldest night.
Let's see. Yeah, it's going to get down to 44 tonight here, then 48 tomorrow night, and 56, 55, 58. Then it starts warming up.
Yeah, I think Thursday and Friday. I think Friday and Saturday here it's supposed to be in the 70s. Dalton has invited me back out to the 12-acre field, Bill.
Nice.
One more time before they.
6 in Tampa, says Mystic. Minus 11, says Cam. Yeah, I'll stay here. 20 minus 25 Celsius, and the wind chill, that is minus 13 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, no thanks, Nick.
No.
Yeah. No, hell no.
Just say no to drugs. Just say no to that weather.
Yeah. Fairy dust. Yep. California at 60 right now at 8:30.
You can't argue that, fairy dust.
Nope.
Hey, Nick, do you follow a channel? Hey, Chris Roberts. Nick, do you follow a channel called The Detail Geek? He's in Canada. Yeah, I bet there's no mosquitoes.
Yeah.
That's because they froze their little proboscis off. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mystic. That would go right through me, Mystic. I've been living in Florida for 50 years now. 9 degrees here and still snowing, 16 inches since yesterday.
I still love it when Shane came down there where the heat got to him.
Oh, he was dying out there, Bill. He was just dying out there. He's like, we're going back to our rental place. There's a pool there.
Yeah. But then he grew up and lived all his life in Pennsylvania, so he's used to the cold.
Yeah, I miss Shane doing videos, but he's been through a lot in the last 2 years.
Yes, he has.
Because I met his wife when he came down to St. Pete, and I picked him up to go do the night beach hunt, and she was very nice to me.
Yeah.
Apparently, not so much to Shane.
Yeah, I got the gist of that.
Now, Bill, besides the proofs, I don't know if Marty's still here. Besides the proofs, did they put any San Francisco mints on the front of the coins? I think the S is only on the front on the proof coins.
I think you're right on that. I'm not positive, but that sounds right.
Yeah, me neither. No, Joe, that's why Disney put it on Laserdisc. If you could find a copy on Laserdisc, it was very expensive. I had a video, one of those people that converted Laserdisc to VHS, and he made me Song of the South. He charged me $50 each. So when people came in, he had legit covers for it, and it was a very good dupe copy. Denise bought one. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's exactly right, Nick. But yeah, so Disney chose not to actually put that on DVD or VHS. It was only issued on Laserdisc.
Yeah. Larry, did you watch the movie where the soccer team ate each other up the mountains? That's a true story, Larry.
Yes, that is a true story.
Yeah.
Now, Bill, how did they get found? One guy went for help, right?
Yeah. Excuse me.
And a 48, another close one, 48 Denver. Well, Bill, I've done this a few times, and with this being the 250th anniversary of our country, I'm wanting to see if Denise wants to go over to Disney to watch their incredible fireworks they do every 4th of July. But if I can't get her to do that, oh, very nice. Oh, yeah, but it's on the back though, Marty, isn't it? Hang on, I got a 69 here.
They were, Larry. They were from Chile.
No, they were. It is on the front. Thank you, Marty. You're right. So, Bill, if I can't get Denise to go to Disney to watch the fireworks on 4th of July, I'm going to, if she doesn't want to do anything, I'm going to go down to Clearwater Beach at sunset and metal detect, and I'll be there for the nighttime fireworks on Clearwater Beach, and that is always a great video.
That's okay. Larry and Mystic. When Rome was being invaded by the Goths and being taken over, and the main cities were under siege, and they were running out of food because food couldn't get in. They had water because they had water running in, and they couldn't get any food. They were still.
Night, Chris.
Good night, Chris. They were still having the gladiators fight. Well, one guy got killed, and this guy stood up. How much for the meat? And they started buying the dead gladiators to eat them.
I'm not saying anything to that, Mystic. For those of you that were here a few weeks ago when Bill and I did a box of quarters, and we knocked off with about 20 rolls to go, I finished those 20 rolls the next day, and I got an S mint mark and a W mint mark in those last 20 rolls.
Yes, that would be the right meat, Captain Vic.
You guys are getting sick now.
Or actually, depends where the gladiator was from there, Captain Vic. Old Plum, good evening.
Oh my God. Highway was closed for 8 hours. Evening, Old Plum. Wow.
That's actually pretty quick. We used to get some up there in the mountains in California where it'd be closed for 2 or 3 days from an accident.
Cam, I've only gotten, in all the boxes of quarters done, I think I've only gotten 3. They just don't come up that often.
No.
And Bill was telling me about the back quarter, and then boom, in that box that night, we got a back quarter.
Yep. A W back quarter.
Yeah, that's what I mean, a W back quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm Brooklyn chick. Sometimes it takes a couple days to get the road cleared. Because it just keeps snowing. They just, have problems.
Well, a lot depends if there's a fatality or not. If there's not a fatality, if there's a fatality, there's so much extra work that's got to go into that.
Yeah.
Because they know there's going to be a civil suit lawsuit somewhere. Bill, with my 10 years of doing traffic accidents at the police department, when I would work, Disney would, if we had a serious illness accident that involved a Disney employee on Disney property, they would assign me to go out and assist FHP because we had to do a Disney report besides the Florida High Patrol report. We had a kid that was going around cars on his bike around a blind corner, and the car came around the other way, and he had to swerve off the road, and he hit a pothole, and then the bike went up about 20 feet in the air and hit a telephone pole, and he was DRT. So I got called out to that because I had to do the death investigation on that for Disney, and so we got to do a lot of accident reports on Disney property.
Oh yeah, I remember I was supervisor at this one place, and this guy came in, and he was yellow, and his side was sticking out. He was a drinker, heavy drinker, and he was sick that night. I said, "One, I want you to go home. You're sick." He goes, "I'm fine." I said, "No, you're get out of here." And I said, "You need to get a doctor's okay to come in." And I remember the guys were pissed at me. "Why'd you let him go? We're down a man." I said, "You know what kind of paperwork I got to do if he dies here at work? You know how many days and all the crap I got to go through?" I go, "I'll be here for a week, almost 24 hours a day with the state up and the feds up my ass. So no." And he got sicker, called in, then we didn't see him, and they called to find out. And he had to call his landlord because he rented a room and he didn't have a phone. Come to find out, the guy died in his sleep.
Man, so many of these coins look. There's a 58 that looks better than that 66 did. All right, 58 Denver.
Yep.
Not a Black Beauty though.
Yep. That's what it's all about, Freitas. Liability.
Yeah, Greg, that's thank you, Miss Fairy Dust. It's almost over.
Yep. Thank you, Fairy Dust. Well, Pilon, 1 Fern, and 3 San Francisco Mints. That's been it tonight. And it's 11:45.
All righty, we'll get done this roll bill and we'll do a draw for silver. We'll do another one of those little mini 1 gram bars.
Oh, nice. Wow,
yeah, I gotta make sure I count them, Bill, to make sure I'm not giving away more than I have.
Gregor Gibson. Wow, no 11:22 tonight. Now we all missed it.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We were too busy talking about movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny when Yankee Down South Greg came in. He had no idea why everybody was typing in 11:22.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get the whole gang together, Bill, the whole YouTube gang together, and we're going to meet Greg and go to the Italian restaurant he recommends for Saturday night.
Oh, nice.
Because he says it's right there in downtown, right near where I got the hotel for Shane and I.
Oh, okay.
Not Shane and I. I'm sorry, Charlie and I. Shane's staying with Angie.
Ah. Speaking of Angie, hello, Angie. Hi, Dalton.
Wow, he timed that right.
Yep. He must have heard you talking. His ears were burning.
Yeah, Dalton, that was a great day, buddy. That was a great day for.
No, his girlfriend Angie. He doesn't have a wife anymore.
Who's that?
Shane. Or are you talking the other Shane? I'm sorry, other Shane.
I'm talking about Ohio River History, Shane.
Yeah.
Type in silver bar, guys. I don't know if she's coming down, Angie. Dalton, I cut out some of the fines in that day, Dalton.
Hi, Kane. Hi, Tom Riley.
Evening, Tom.
Hi, JP.
Charge, JP. Evening. Apparently, we've had some workers. 37 good people.
Yep.
So with silver keep going up, Marty's sitting on a little nest egg with all those silver war nickels.
Yep. $58 likes. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow, nice. We've had 58 people in and out of here. Nice. Okay, what do we got there? 1990. Yeah, a 56. Boom, there we go. A 56 Denver. And we got another completely worn down nickel. Just nothing there. Yeah, look, let me put this large screen.
Wow.
Yeah, that's just gone.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Oh my God, Joe. Gregory, the value of a silver war nickel is now about 5 1/4, I believe. If Marty can correct me. Hey, Bart. Alrighty, guys, we've got 31 entries. We'll give you another 10 seconds here. Bill, did you put yours in?
Yes, I did.
Alrighty, 10, 9, 8. Absolutely, Angie. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And Yodi wins again. Congrats, Yodi.
Congrats, Yodi.
Congrats, Yodi. Boom. Dalton, I knew you had to be close to that. All right, guys. Did Yodi say hi?
Yes, he did. Says thanks. Wow.
All righty. Cool.
He be good.
Boom. There we go. All righty, guys. We've only got 7 rolls left. Evening, backbreaking.
Hi, backbreaking. How you doing?
We've had a fun night. No stover, but we've had a fun night.
Yep.
Well, I wonder if this would be any different if I put it up here. No, that really doesn't make any difference. I guess the only way to make it bigger would be go like that. I'll do that if we get a fine.
Good night, Leanne.
So next week I'm publishing the day I went out there and met you as you were leaving
Hey, Larry.
with my good finds there. Rocky, I just got this new phone that's in the light right here that's filming the bottom pic. It's a new Samsung S25. I just got it like 3 weeks ago, and I am absolutely loving it.
Dalton says just drove by the field, new trenches.
Yeah, we're going to be hitting all the dirt that they took out of those trenches, Bill.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Because I did one of the 20-foot piles of sand, Bill, that they took out for the water pipes about 6 feet deep, and I was scanning the side of the mountain and got me the top of the oil lamp with the little turn wick stick on it.
Oh, nice.
So
now you got to look at the little turn knob and see if it's got a patent date.
Yeah, it didn't have a patent date on it.
Bummer.
But yeah, I use the Samsung 25 now, Rocky Fry, and it's so much better than my old LG phone. I upgraded by like 10 years. So hopefully my 2026 videos will look much better than my 2024 videos. Actually, you saw how fast that focused here, Bill. My old phone would never focus. My old phone would never focus that close or fast.
Yeah.
And even on the backup camera, it's got 2 settings. So I've got 4 different camera settings on this phone.
Wow.
Ooh, 46, Bill. Gosh, so close. Oh, 46S. All right, that's our 5th S. Yeah. Yeah, he did, Bill. All right, that gets up to 5 San Frans.
Just remember to have fun doing it, Rocky Fry. That's the main thing. Have fun doing it.
Absolutely.
Nice.
So, Bill, I'm trying to figure out, Bill, how I'm going to do the live stream from Gainesville. I think I'm just going to do an hour stream from the hotel room. Because if we have to be out of the hotel room at 11, I don't want to be streaming until 5 to 11.
Yeah. Well, I can say the oldest coin I got out of Florida now is 1980.
Absolutely, Cam. That's exactly right. They don't have to be professional videos. Absolutely.
Oh, no. Like I said, just have fun with it. That's the thing, you know.
Oh, excuse me 1 second, guys.
Oh, Nick, you're going to find that in every phone store. That's their job, or any store, is to upsell you. They want you to buy better than what you want. They all do it now. What you do, Rocky, is go onto Amazon and start checking out action cameras, you know, or blogging cameras, whatever you want. Figure out what you want. Do you want a waterproof camera, you know, one that you don't have to use a case with, so you don't have to dub in the sound, stuff like that. Because they have now waterproof cameras that, you know, that are shockproof, all that. Actually cheaper than a GoPro, They work really well. Yeah, just find some halfway decent cameras, native angles and Rocky Fry, and have fun doing videos.
Another metal detecting nickel.
Yeah, cheap action camera works good.
Yeah,
Vivitar. You
I
know,
like those Vivitar.
yeah, you can get a Vivitar off of Amazon for $40, and they work great.
Somewhere in the garage.
Yeah,
The infamous garage.
Out there with the Real and who knows what else.
The stapler.
The stapler.
My one and only SLQ that I've never seen in 7 years.
Yeah, that's
I
what
I will tell you guys this. I still haven't decided yet if I'm buying the Manicore. But if I do get the Manicore, I am going to go back to every old permission and field that we have and rehunt them.
You're welcome, Rocky.
Because Marty talks about how that Manicore has just brought his old county fairgrounds back to life.
Yeah. What is that?
Of course, we're going to have to let Mr. Dalton try it.
Ringo used the GoPro one time. Too much work. Well, it's not just that. Everybody I listen to, they work great for a while, then they have problems with the sound, problem with loading, or they'll erase half their stuff. That's a good price.
That is a good price. Good job.
Yeah, real good price.
You're gonna love that 6-inch coil.
Yep.
Dalton, Troy, and I have never taken it off our machines for ground hunting now.
I don't know anybody that has taken it off their machines after they put it on.
Nope.
It goes just as deep as the big coil and a lot less weight.
And when Troy first got it, Bill, it was the goofiest looking thing. Well, now it just looks like it belongs there.
Yeah.
When Troy first came to one of the permissions with it to the field, I was like, Troy, you have a hockey puck on the end of your machine. And then Dalton promptly used it, and within 5 minutes, he found a silver war nickel.
Yep. Well, the thing I hate about you get quality coils, if they're big, they're heavy, and it makes your machine nose heavy. Not so much on the Knox and stuff, but like that Kiowa's that I did a thing on, got this huge 12-inch coil on there, very heavy, and then they mounted it at the back of the coil instead of in the center. That makes them super nose heavy.
Oh, so it's not balanced.
Yeah, it's not balanced at all. No, that was a terrible machine. That thing couldn't find its way out of a paper bag, let alone it hit a zinc penny at 4 inches. Couldn't barely hit a copper at 6. It would just hit and miss it. And I had a nickel at 6. It just wouldn't hit that.
That's good to know, Rocky Fry, and that's what Marty's been saying.
You're getting the legend from Yankee Down South next week. In other words, you think you're going to win the legend there at the.
That's the way to be positive.
Yeah.
Be positive, Angie. There you go, Mystic. Yeah. Yeah, I've got the Knox 600 and the 800. The 600 still under warranty, so that's the one I use in the water. That's got the stock coil on it. And the 6-inch stays on the 800, which is my ground machine for the dirt.
Oh, you're buying one. Oh, okay, Angie.
Man, I just wanted one of these to be a proof. We haven't had proof nickel in a while, Bill.
No, we haven't. We haven't.
But we got silver last week, so I'm not complaining. We got silver last week. And fern.
I just still can't believe the weird guy sold his mana core.
I wonder if it's a financial thing or he just didn't like it.
No, I know he's not hurting financially. He buys and sells a lot of metal detectors. He rebuilds them and everything.
You see what Gregory put?
Is there a legend?
Wow, is there a legend for DAL?
Angie is the legend for DAL.
Hi, Ann. Yeah, she is the legend for DAL.
Good God, I can't even get DL anymore. Lol.
Alrighty, guys, we only got 2 rolls up after this one. The next roll, Bill, is the infamous next to last roll.
Uh-huh.
I will tell you this: if we get silver in that next roll, I'm going to laugh my ass off. I wonder if the mint's going to change any coins for our 250th birthday this year.
Don't know. I went from the 600 straight to the mana courses, Rocky Fry. Well, you went from a good machine to a better machine, but still in the same family. So.
Rocky, were they much different to use?
I think he just recently got it and is still learning.
Well, I will tell you this: whether he's still in the room or not, Dalton was a huge help with my 800 because I almost gave up on it.
Yeah, I remember. Big difference from the 705 to the Knox, though.
Yeah, completely different machine, Bill. Ah, very interesting, Mystic. Oh, Ann says new 5 new points for the 250th. Alrighty, guys. Here are the last 2 rolls. Yeah, I haven't. No, I have not, Marty.
No, the only thing you hear about the 250th is you go over to Amazon and they got all kinds of stuff on there for it. It's all made in China, but
it's not silver, but this is a very old coin on the end, or it looks it. And it is a, never mind, 82. I thought it said 02, and I'm like, no, Rob, it wouldn't be a Jefferson as an 02. I'd be excited as hell to see an 02.
With or without headphones, can you tell the difference between coils?
Ah, okay. I don't wear headphones on for ground hunting. Troy and Dalton wear earbuds, and they both swear by them.
Yeah, I've got earbuds. I love them.
And nope, 78. Man, that looked old too.
Rocky said, to me, it's about the same, little different in the program and how it's set up, but I had it down pat within just a few minutes. Good to know.
Nice, Rocky. Hey guys, very last roll. Here it is. See, Yodi says I wear headphones all the time. He uses Chat GPT to program his Manicore. Very interesting, Cam.
Nickel's the same, except dual dates, all new dime, 5 new quarters, new half, 1 year only.
Oh, that's why somebody earlier said the new diamond. I didn't know what the hell they were talking about. Well, Bill, I'm not going to get excited. There's one dark coin there, but it doesn't look the right color.
There's probably metal detecting coin. You found a lot of those so far. So.
Yeah, it's just ugly. Alrighty, guys, last roll. We're not seeing any silver, but we shall check it.
Hey, Cleabot.
See, that almost looks like a proof. It's so nice. Howdy, Miss Cubot. Perfect timing. We're doing our last roll.
Yeah. How often are you supposed to upgrade? Well, you upgrade when they come out with an upgrade, Ringo.
And that's it, guys. We're gonna hit the night on 0 silver, 0 proofs, 1 foreign, 1 foreign, and 5 San Francisco. So I am gonna go watch the condensed version of the Miami game. Well, Susan, you're most welcome.
Well, you're welcome.
Nope, not. You're right, Nick. But hey, I've got a box of quarters and 2 boxes of pennies coming next week. So have a great night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. Bill and I appreciate it. And what is tonight? Monday. We'll see you at Angie's tomorrow before Bill's, and then at Bill's. Take care, everybody. Be good humans. And now we're going to have the goats.